Stevenson here with another 5 in 5. That's 5 tips in 5 minutes. At our gym, Stevenson Fitness, we run a body transformation program called Just Lose It. It's a 6-week program, and people get into teams. They are put with a trainer, and then they basically have a very healthy competition to see which team can get the best results based on inches lost, weight loss, body fat, and some other metrics. Amy, who's one of our awesome trainers here at the facility, has won the challenge back-to-back times with her teams. They've done a great job. So we have Amy here today to give us 5 tips on what it really takes to make change. Okay? So tell us, what's the first and most important thing about somebody making a change?
The first thing would be to find a workout partner, whether it's a family member or somebody you met at the gym, in a class, your kids, a friend, anybody to work out with you and hold you accountable for your workouts.
So basically, putting everybody together like we did in our program is putting them in a team, but you need somebody.
Right.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so the first thing was obviously get some accountability. Like you said, you did it in teams, but you got to find somebody to hold you accountable and to train with. What's the second thing?
The second would be finding a nutrition plan that works for you. Eating real whole foods, the right amount at the right time is usually the best way to lose weight. You just have to find a plan that works for you and stick to it.
Okay, now what about, every other commercial on TV is in 6 weeks, lose all this weight and all this magic stuff. Well, what about those different programs?
There's a lot of gimmicks out there. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. There's a lot of fad diets out there, and you want to definitely stay away from those.
Okay, great, thank you. So I've got a couple people to help hold me accountable. I'm ready to make good nutritional choices. What's the next thing?
The next thing would be to change up your workout routine, whether it's changing from kickboxing class to barcore or trying yoga or something else, or start lifting weights or get into a weight routine or start running if you're doing just yoga or something like that.
Okay, so I guess just changing things up?
Yeah.
All right, excellent, thanks. Okay, Amy, so I put together a group of guys. I got a little team. We're going to do this together. I put together a sensible nutrition plan, got rid of all the gimmicks. I'm mixing up my workouts. I'm changing the way I lift weights. I'm taking new classes. I'm trying new stuff. What's the fourth thing?
The fourth thing is to write everything down. You want to write down all your workouts and everything you're eating so that you can see it all written down.
That makes sense. And as far as what do you recommend as like tracking progress?
You definitely want to track progress, whether it's weight or measuring your body fat, taking your measurements, so you can kind of see that you're making progress, or if you're not, you can kind of reevaluate your plan.
I think that's the one important thing to remember. What Amy just said is, if you're tracking, you are getting results. Great, keep doing what you're doing. But if you retest after 2 to 3 weeks and you realize, wow, I haven't made any change, then you know some part of your program's wrong. So you're not wasting too much time. You're actually evaluating. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got my team. I'm ready to eat right. I've mixed up my workouts. I started a journal. I took some initial measurements, weight, body fat, took some before pictures. Tell me one final thing.
The final thing would be to plan. Make sure you plan your workouts before you start your week and make sure you get to them. And the other thing would be plan your food. Make sure you have snacks readily available. Sometimes I'll make my meals for the next day the night before so they're ready and I always have them.
That's fantastic. And one little anecdote, because I've done this program, one thing I would do on a Sunday was I would grill a bunch of stuff and I would put a bunch of stuff in bags and I would have it for the week. And it may seem sometimes like, well, I don't want to take an hour out of a Sunday to actually do this, but it actually saves time overall throughout the week. So you're not running around scrambling, trying to run over to grab some food here, grab some food there. It makes your time more efficient because your food is there and it's ready to go. That's my own little anecdote. Amy, these are great tips, and obviously it's a great source because you obviously taken 2 groups to the title, to the championship. So these things do work if you do them. So thanks for those tips, Amy. We really appreciate it. And until the next 5 in 5, remember, fitness is a choice.